Hello there, my little katydids. So we learned a little bit about metamorphosis of butterflies and metamorphosis of frogs. This book isn't about metamorphosis, but it's about frogs. Aren't those frogs cute? The title is, you know that word? I-T. It. It's mine. It's mine. A Fable by Leo Lionni. Cute story. In the middle of Rainbow Pond, there was a small island. Smooth pebbles lined its beaches, and it was covered with ferns and leafy weeds. Okay, so it's a cute little island in the middle of Rainbow Pond. Uh-oh. How many frogs are there? 1, 2, 3. On the island lived 3 quarrelsome frogs. What do you think quarrelsome means? It means they argue all the time. If you quarrel with somebody, you argue. So look, they're arguing, and he looks like he's ready to join in. On the island lived 3 quarrelsome frogs named Milton, Rupert, and Lydia. Hey, we know a Lydia. They quarreled and quabbled from dawn till dusk. So quarrel and quabble both mean to argue. And from dawn, that's when the sun comes up, to dusk, that's when the sun goes down. So they quarreled and quabbled all day long. Quibbled. Stay out of the pond, yelled Milton. The water is mine. So this must be Milton. Stay out of the pond. The water's mine. Get off the rock. Get off the island, shouted Rupert. The earth is mine. So this must be Rupert. He thinks he owns the earth. Milton thinks he owns the water. So let's see what Lydia thinks. The air is mine, screamed Lydia as she leaped to catch a butterfly. And so it went. Do they own the air, the water, and the earth? No, they're silly. Oh, anybody know what that is? Look at how cool that picture is. These are frogs. This is a toad. Toads don't live in the water. Toads live on the land. One day, a large toad appeared before them. I live on the other side of the island, he said, but I can hear you shouting. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, all day long. There is no peace because of your endless bickering. You can't go on like this. With that, the toad slowly turned around and hopped away through the weeds. You think he likes it when they're arguing all the time? Arguing, quarreling, bickering, quibbling, all day long. It's mine, it's mine. That's annoying the poor toad. Ooh, look at his long tongue. No sooner had he left than Milton ran off with a large worm. Oh, it's not his tongue, it's a worm. The others hopped after him. Worms are for everybody, they cried. But Milton croaked defiantly. Not this one. It's mine. I would say he's very selfish. They're not very nice to each other, are they? Suddenly, the sky darkened and a rumble of distant thunder circled the island. Rain filled the sky and the water turned to mud. The island grew smaller and smaller as it was swallowed up by the rising flood. The frogs were scared. Oh no. What's that? Look at me, almost makes an L. Lightning. See the lightning? It's very scary. Desperately, they clung to the few slippery stones that still rose above the wild, dark water. But soon these too began to disappear. Uh-oh, there's not going to be any place for them to hold on to if it keeps on raining. There was only one rock left, and the 3 frogs huddled, trembling, and there the frogs huddled, trembling from cold and fright. But they felt better now that they were together, sharing the same fears and hopes. Little by little the flood subsided. The rain fell gently and then stopped altogether. There they are, all huddled together, and they're starting to feel a little bit better about being together. But look! The large rock that had saved them was no rock at all. "You saved us!" shouted the frogs when they recognized the toad. It wasn't a rock. They were standing on the back of the toad. He saved them. The next morning the water had cleared. Sun rays chased silver minnows on the sandy bottom of the pond. Joyfully the frogs jumped in, and side by side they swam all around the island. Look how happy they look. Together they leaped after the swarms of butterflies that filled the air. Look at all those butterflies. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And later, when they rested in the weeds, they felt happy in a way they had never been before. "Isn't it peaceful?" said Milton. "And isn't it beautiful?" said Rupert. "And do you know what else?" said Lydia. "Know what?" the others asked. "It's ours." They decided to share everything and stop saying, "It's mine, it's mine, it's mine." And they said, "It's ours." The end. See how much nicer things are when you share? We all share in our classroom, don't we? We have such nice friends and everybody is so kind to each other. Be kind to everybody at home too, okay? Until we get back to school. Hope to see you soon.